Okay guys, so we are going to talk about our last topic. That's the viewport shading. Okay, so it's about these four buttons over here. Okay, so basically the first button is the wireframe mode. Okay, so as you can see, everything on the viewport now is on wireframe mode. So it means that you only can see these wires around the object. Okay, so it's very helpful if you're working with modeling, for example, or you have like a big scene. Also, we have the default solid mode. Okay, this is the one when you open Blender up, it comes. Okay, so basically this is the main one that we are going to be working with, but probably we are toggle to other ones as well. For example, the look dev is a little bit more complex because it's mostly used to work with textures actually. So you can see the texture, you can see, for example, the lighting. Let me see this light here. Put a color, and you can toggle scene lights, for example, here, and now you can see the lighting affect your object. Okay, so this is not very realistic. The most realistic one is the render shading. So this is the render mode, and it means that if you are working, you can work with several render engines. Here we have Eevee, and the most realistic one is the cycles, but we are going, actually in this basic tutorial, we are not going to render anything, so we are not going to use any one of these ones. But for the advanced ones, we are going to work with Octane. Okay, so I will be explaining how to install it in other lessons, and but it's not for now. Okay, so for now we don't need to worry about that. But this is the button to start rendering a scene on the viewport. Okay. Okay, so another cool thing is you can change, if you are in the solid mode, for example, you can change the color of the objects inside the viewport. So for example, if you are working on, you are modeling something and you are in the sculpting mode, and you want to change the color of your object for something more easily to see, I think the most used one is this orange one. So it gives you a better visualization, but you always can change and use wherever you want. So it's something that is very helpful. So sometimes you need to see your object in a different shade. So this is very helpful for this kind of things. Okay, so the default one is the studio, and it is this one. Okay, but you always can change and see. You can see that there's a lighting coming from the left and the right, so you can try to use it to maybe simulate a studio. Okay. Also, you can change other things like the colors of the outline. So here it's black, but you can change it to white or maybe whatever color you want. Okay. The background, you can change the color as well. Okay, and you can customize the color you want here. Okay, so the default is the demo one. Also, let me see, you can always turn on and turn off the specular lighting. Okay. And for example, if you are in the wireframe mode, you have different options if you click on this arrow. Okay, so you can change it to object or random. So we have like different colors for each object. You can change the background as well here. For the look dev, you have like different setup here as well. You can change you can switch to different HDRIs. Okay. You can turn on and turn off lightings on your scene, the scene world as well. Okay. And the same for the rendering mode. Okay, you can turn off lightings and the scene. Okay, so basically we went through the most relevant things about the viewport. Okay, so I think that the last thing we can talk is about this panel on the right over here. And to turn it on and turn it off, you just need to use the shortcut N. Okay. This actually it's very important, and we are going to use it a lot. It's not just for move or rotate or scale your objects. You can do it here, as I showed you in the first lessons. But it also appears the external add-ons that you add in your Blender. Okay, so for example, if you install I don't know, the scatter add-on, it will be displayed over here. Okay, so mostly any add-on will be displayed on this bar over here. Okay, so it's important to know how to turn it on and turn it off. Okay. We have also this guy over here, but we are not going to talk about it right now, because this is more, it's for modeling actually, so that's why we are not going through it. Okay, but we are going to discuss it in other lessons. Okay, and yeah, it's basically that. I think we have learned a lot about manipulation and viewport and shading, how to turn on and turn off, basically everything in the viewport. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed it, and we are going to move forward the next lessons, and we are going to learn new things, more excited things, I think. And yeah, that's it. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you, and see you in the next lesson.